If you are a business owner and you want to register your business name by yourself, so this is the right video for you. So in this video, I'm going to be walking you step by step on how you can register your business name by yourself without giving it out to anyone. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you share to someone like a business owner of yourself that's going to be leading this step-by-step process. So the first thing you have to do if you intend to register your business by yourself is that you must have a business in mind in which you intend to register, and you need to know the category in which your business falls into. Is it into fashion, catering, any kind of business you might think of. So you have to know the kind of business your business falls into. So the first thing you have to do after you've created your account, so if you don't know how to create an account, so I'm going to be leaving the video in the description box below. Make sure you use that link to watch the video. So after you've created your account, this is how your dashboard is going to be looking like. So if you're using your smartphone as well, it's going to be something like this. So there's going to be a three hamburger button by the left side there. So you are going to see name reservation. So what you want to do is to do name reservation. So the first thing you have to do is name reservation. So you are going to click on reservation. So you click on new reservation, then you choose the business classification. So in this case, we are doing business name. We have different type of classification. We have the business name, company, limited partnership, then limited liability partnership. But in this case, as a business owner, what we are going with is business name. So I'm gonna click on business name. So then you choose the type of business you want to register. So we have two major types. We have the sole proprietorship, which is a one-man business. Then we have the partnership. You have a partner in your business, so like two, three people that you are running the same business. So you choose the partnership. But in this case, we are doing for a sole proprietorship business. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to choose sole proprietor. Then after done that, the next thing I want to do is to click on continue. So once you click on continue, in this box, this is where you are going to be writing your business name. So the name you have in mind you want to uh, register, and before you choose the name, make sure you have done your name search. So even though if you haven't done your name search, once you input it here, if the name is available, the system is going to tell you the name is available, and if it is not available, then it's going to tell you it's not available for you, and going to give you some kind of suggestion for you to modify it. So in this case, I'm going to be pasting the name I have in mind. So I'm going to paste the name here. So here's the name I intend to register. So the next thing is to choose the nature of the business category. Like I said, that you have to know the category in which your business wants to. So we have the major category and we have the specific nature of business, which is like a subcategory. So in this case, I'm going to be choosing for this business it is a frozen business. So here I'm going to be choosing administrative and supportive service. So this is where we are going to be finding the category in which this particular kind of business falls into. So if your business is into fashion designing, so you have to go through the list and check the one. And if you need a comprehensive list that contain all the categories for easier selection, so you can just use the link in the description box below to reach out to me. I'm going to be sending it for you on WhatsApp. So the next thing you have to do is to choose the specific nature. So here it is a frozen food. So as you can see, frozen food service. As you can see, if you are fashion designer, as you can see, farming. So these are subcategory under the major category. So what I want to do is to choose frozen food services. So then the next one I want to do is to click on check availability. So by doing this, it's going to let us know if the name we intend to register has been taken or not. So as you can see, this name is totally free for registration. So which means we can proceed with the registration. So I'm gonna click on continue. So once we click on continue, the next thing we want to click on continue to payment. So once we click on continue to payment, we are going to be making the payment. So you can either copy the RRR code and make your payment on the remitter portal, or you click on remitter so to continue to where you're going to be making the actual payment. So as you can see, so what I want to be doing is to click on bank transfer. So I mostly use bank transfer. So I'm going to be paying into this account. So let me quickly do the transfer. So once we're done with the transfer, then we're going to continue with the next step. I've made the payment, so you can either click on send the money, or you wait for it to confirm the payment automatically. So not to waste much of our time, I'm going to click on send the money. So as you can see, it's now confirming the payment. As you can see, so the payment has been successfully confirmed. The next thing is to proceed to our actual registration. So what I want to click on is to click on continue to filing. So if you are still filing value in this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So as you can see, it's now proceeding to the actual place. We are going to be entering the company, I mean the business details, and we are going to be entering the proprietor's information. Also, we are going to be uploading our document and we review all our information we entered. So as you can see, it has loaded up the business. As you can see, so it has already loaded up the name which we reserve, the category we choose. Now we are going to be entering the company email or the business email, the company state of residence, the company city, the company street number, and the company street address, and the business commencement date. So which means the date you are actually starting your business. So then we are now going to be proceeding. So I'm going to quickly fill up all this information in order to waste much of our time. Then we proceed to the next stage. Then you choose the commencement date. So in this case, I'm going to be choosing today's date as the commencement date of the business. So what I want to do is to click on save and continue. So the next thing I want to do is to enter the proprietor's detail, the surname, the first name, if the proprietors have other name, the proprietor email, the proprietor phone number, gender, and all other details as it is being shown here. I'll quickly fill up all this information right now, so then we can proceed to the next stage. So after you fill out the information, what you want to click on, so click on add proprietor. So it's going to bring out the details, then you click on save and continue. So the next stage is for you to upload the document. So the document you are going to be needing is the proprietor NIN. So some certain NIN that's going to require. So the next document you are going to upload is the passport of the proprietor, then the signature. The signature must be signed on a white background paper. So I'm going to be uploading all this, then we proceed to the next part of the video. So I wonder that the next one I want to do is to click on add proprietor document. So once you do that, it's going to take a little bit of time to load up the document you uploaded. So once it is done uploaded, so what you want to do is to click on save and continue. So once you click on save and continue, so it's going to bring out the details for you to preview. So what you want to do is to go through the information to be sure that all information you entered is correct and accurate. Ensure the information is correct and accurate. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to click on submit and proceed to payment. So I'm going to be making the payment, then we proceed to the next part of the video. So the payment has been made now. Okay, so the payment has been made. As you can see, submitting your application, and the best part is that it's, as you can see, so submitted successfully. So let's click on OK. So our registration is on pending, so we have to wait for a little bit of time. You can just wait for like 3 to 5 minutes. If everything is done correctly, it should be approved within 2 to 5 minutes if everything is done correctly. But if everything is not done correctly and there's an issue, so it's going to be quiet. So if you find value in this video, make sure you hit this correct. So I'm gonna reload my portal now. So as you can see, it now approved. It doesn't take much. So as I refresh, it has not been approved. So if you find value in this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want me to help you handle the registration seamlessly without having any issue, make sure you use the link in the description box below. If you want me to help you handle it, because there are some business that they fall under certain category that you can't register as a business name and has to be registered as the company. So be free to reach out to me using the link in the description box below. So thank you and see you in my next part of the video.